For years now, baseball hasn't really had a true face of the game. It was Derek Jeter for a while, with him being a New York Yankee obviously helping with that. Ken Griffey Jr. was one too, but overall, as of late, baseball hasn't really had that one guy who basically represents the league. It's Tom Brady for the NFL and LeBron James for the NBA, but for baseball, it just hasn't been very clear. Mike Trout has far and away been the best player in baseball for the better half of a decade now. And as much as people would like to claim him the face of the game, can you really call him that? He's the best player, sure, but most people don't even know who he is if they don't pay attention to baseball. Everyone and their mother knows who LeBron and Brady are, even if they don't know what a basketball or a football is. Baseball needs that kind of guy, someone who most people can recognize and or name, even if they don't know anything about baseball. Fernando Tatis Jr. walked onto the scene in 2020. And a lot seemed to change. He may be very new to the league compared to a guy like Trout, but he very well could be the face of baseball. And it's not just because of his talent. Yes, he's incredible, but he also flips his bat, watches his home runs, has some flair, doesn't care about your unwritten rules, and is just a fun guy to watch. He was immediately put on the cover of MLB The Show. A lot of people know who he is, even though he hasn't been in the league that terribly long. And like I said, he of course has tremendous talent. So he has face of baseball written all over him. With that being said, that may not be the case. Nothing is definitive, but a new man has come out of the shadows in recent years to potentially claim the face of baseball throne as his own. In honor of opening day coming right up, I want to take a moment to shout out the sponsor of this video, Thrive Fantasy, which is a daily fantasy sports and esports app for player props. If you want to make some money betting on games during the upcoming baseball season, you're going to want to listen to this. With Thrive Fantasy, you can eliminate the countless hours of research and focus on only the top tier athletes that have the biggest impact on the game. Here's how it works. You choose 10 out of the 20 available player props to build your lineup. Each prop is assigned a fantasy value for both the over and the under based on how likely it is to hit. Hit the most props and rack up the most points to win a share of the prize pool. Thrive has a $20,000 guaranteed contest for MLB opening day with a $5,000 first place prize. And there is now a promo code you can actually use for this. Click on the link in the description and in the comments below, or go to the site and use promo code ITALK when you sign up today, and you will receive a 100% instant first deposit match up to $100. And if you deposit $10, you receive 2 free $25 contest tickets as well. Download Thrive Fantasy on the App Store or Play Store by visiting their website www.thrivefantasy.com. Opening day is right around the corner, so sign up and prop up today. Make some money. Now, back to the video. Shohei Ohtani had a lot of expectations before he ever even played one game for the Angels, and he delivered right away. At least offensively he did. In 104 games in 2018, Ohtani hit .285 with a .925 OPS, swatting 22 home runs and winning the Rookie of the Year award, while also having to undergo Tommy John surgery. 2019 was not quite as good as 2018, but still solid at the plate, as he hit .286 with an .848 OPS. 2020 was ugly. In 2020, Ohtani finally returned to the mound for the first time since 2018 and promptly gave up 5 runs in the first inning, eventually being removed from the mound without recording an out, and after his second start, felt discomfort in his right elbow, with it being revealed that he had a flexor strain in that right elbow after undergoing an MRI, not throwing another pitch for the rest of the year. And as for the offense, that was bad too. He hit .190 with a .657 OPS. This was all happening while Tatis was lighting up the baseball world with his skill and flair, and Ohtani was nowhere near the face of baseball conversation. Skip ahead to 2022, and he damn sure is. 2021 was incredible for Shohei. In 155 games played, Ohtani hit .257 with a .965 OPS, hitting 46 home runs in the process, while also pitching over 130 innings with a 3.18 ERA, became an All-Star, participated in the Home Run Derby, started the All-Star Game, won a Silver Slugger Award, and the American League MVP Award. There was talk last year of Ohtani potentially taking over the sport with his two-way play, and it was well deserved. We have never seen this in our lifetimes, unless you were around to watch Babe Ruth. It's insane. Nobody is supposed to be able to pitch and hit and do both incredibly well. It's absurd. Ohtani, as you all know, is from Japan, and according to ESPN TV personality Stephen A. Smith, that was to blame for the reason why Ohtani should not be the face of baseball, because he doesn't know English that well, going on to say that it doesn't help the game of baseball that the number one face is a dude that needs an interpreter so you can quote-unquote understand what the hell he's saying in this country. Now, yes, it would be nice to have Ohtani speak fluent English, which is something we'll get to in a moment here. But that's just a bad take, and not a very smart thing to say. Stephen A. ended up apologizing a couple times for his comments, making it clear he meant no offense by it by any means. At least with me, I didn't take it that way, but more so in a sense where it was just a dumb thing to say in general. Mike Trout is from America and speaks 100% fluent English, yet is so unpopular. Ohtani is already more popular than he is and than a lot of other players in the game of baseball, yet he's Japanese and is not fluent in English. That really shouldn't matter. Shohei Ohtani is now on the cover of MLB The Show's newest installment, MLB The Show 22, which is actually not only just on the PlayStation consoles but on the Xbox and Nintendo Switch as well. It's the first time all three platforms have been able to have the game be played on them, and it's a perfect opportunity for Ohtani to be put right front and center of the game this year. It's perfect. What's also perfect is this commercial I'm about to show you from Ohtani promoting the game, and oh yeah, he's speaking English here.
Last year, I hit 46 home runs.
I hit 460 dingers.
I struck out 156 hitters.
Well, I struck out 12,000 hitters.
Wait, what?
You know, I could have been a two-way player.
Whatever you say, coach.
Shohei Ohtani is not only just an anomaly, a freak of nature, and a legend with his bat and arm, but he is also an awesome person. He has plenty of personality and is someone I think might be taking over the game as far as who the face is. Again, it's not definitive, as there are plenty of young stars running the game today, but Shohei Ohtani has made it clear over the last year that he is in the running for the man who represents baseball, and it's really going to be exciting to see what the future holds for him. Let me know who you think the face of baseball is, and thank you for watching.